We are live, guys. We are live. We are live. Let me bring up the uh, screen right now. We are live, guys. I hope you guys can hear my voice. I'm going to give like 5 minutes to know if anybody is going to join us on this live for me to comment immediately. I'm looking at this sweet setup here on V75 index. Okay. I'm looking at that sweet setup here on V75 index. Okay. So we are live, guys. We are live. I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope you guys are doing amazing. It has not really been a very smooth sell, but it's all about consistency. Okay, you get better at whatever you're doing when you're consistent. It's not one leg in, one leg out. You just have to be consistent, and that is how you grow. Okay, so we are live. Just to give few minutes, I want to know people that will join us this live for us to start. We are not going to waste much time. We are not going to waste much time because all the setups we have, they are like a build up of what's happened in the past. It's just like a build up of what has been happening in the past. Okay, so we are just trying to piggyback on whatever that has happened last week and previous week. We don't have much setup this week anyway. We don't really have much setup this week. We don't have much setup this week. I'm looking for something very important. Just give me a few minutes. Let me get that sorted out. Okay, I think it should be around here. Okay, want to add small music background so we can be able to have a smooth flow of this live section. Good, 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 good. So hope you guys can hear me clearly. Let me just check the output of this voice. Just hope you guys can hear me clearly. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. Hope you guys can hear me clearly. Hope you guys can hear me. Okay. So we are going to look at the forex market. We're going to look at currency pairs. We're also going to look at the synthetics market. Okay. Voice, the background, and the echo. Hope my voice is audible enough. Okay, good, good. So we're going to look at those. We're going to look at those. We're going to look at gold, Nas100. That is stocks. We're going to look at. We're going to look at everything because the strategy we use to approach the market, they are the same. They are the same. That is the beauty of the strategy I use to approach the market. Okay, the same concept, the same strategy, and the same everything. Okay, the same everything, the same everything. So we are going to go straight to the point. Just want to add a little bit of background music so we can be able to flow very well during this live section. Okay, so you all are highly welcome to this live section. We are going to look at the trade that is running currently, just to show you guys a little bit of what is happening. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the thought process for the trade. Good. I'm gonna talk about the thought process. I might be a little bit in depth into this analysis today, because I found out that most of the time people don't really they really want to understand how you trade. Okay, so I might be a little bit in depth into the setups I'll be talking about in this live section today. I might do a little bit of we are going to look at that together with everyone here. We're going to look at that together with everyone here. Okay, we're going to look at that together with everyone here. Okay, so we'll start out with right now. Okay, so let's go straight to the point. If there's anybody that want to join us this live, of course the person will have actually added this live to their calendar, and then keep tab with time, because time is not actually on our side. That is not what we have right now. So let's look at this trade anyway. First of all, let's start off from the daily time frame. This guy is not in the group. You can see how I group all my setup. So let's start off with this particular trade scenario. Okay, so we have this level of resistance that price broke out and then came back to retest and then filled this imbalance here, reacted from this level. Okay, hope you guys can see my screen clearly. So this imbalance has been filled on the daily time frame. So we'll go down to the 4-hour time frame, and then we're able to see this setup. This is a bullish shark pattern. All the measurements are all checked, and then we'll have liquidity closer to that potential reversal zone. Okay, so now for entry was on 15 minutes time frame based on the supply to demand flip entry model. Those of them in the mentorship training academy group, they already aware of this entry model. Okay, so we had a switch shift in structure, shift in markets order flow, and then price reacted from here, came back into this level, gave us a reaction at this level. And okay, that first entry was triggered here. Now for this entry that I call the value right now, okay, for this entry that I called the value right now, okay, let's look at this entry right now. So let me just switch this off. We're going to be fast a little bit because of this. So what are we looking at for here? Right here, we're already having a break of structure. We'll have a break of structure to the upside, break of structure. Look at the break of structure. So we have break of structure, and then price came back into this level. Okay, now you'd have actually caught this entry, but on the 5 minutes time frame, see what I saw here. shift in market order flow. Of course, you can see that this leg was bearish, right? So we now have a shift in market order flow from bearish to bullish, and then price, I was expecting price to come back into this level, okay, clear this liquidity here and then tap into this level of demand for a continual buy to the upside. But for now, I don't know if price will come back into this level, so we have to see what happens. If price takes out this high, if price takes out that high before tagging our entry, then this setup becomes invalid, okay? So that is that on V75 index. I might not really have the time to show you guys the screenshot of the trade. I'm already on the trade. I'm already on the long position. I'm already taking partial profit, move stop loss to break even. I don't think that is necessary. Just understand how to trade it yourself. That is the most important thing. Showing you guys my profit doesn't really is good. It's for motivation. Of course, everybody needs motivation at any point in time. You need to have motivation to do whatever you're doing. If whatever you are doing, somebody else is making profit from it, you'll be motivated to actually put in the work to do it yourself. So sometimes we all need that motivation at any point in time, okay? So sometimes we need that motivation. Sometimes we need that motivation. Sometimes we need that motivation. I just hope that you can join us live. You can join us live, please. You can join us live. 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 So we're going to go into, I may not really do all the whole setup. I just want to make sure that the ones we have trading opportunity in them, I'll talk about them. I think that is the most important thing. So I look at this V150. V150 is not really giving us what I want, right? So I was looking at for a re-entry on this trade. But you can see price have already cleared this resistance trend line and it's pushing all the way up, almost close to first take profit level without even coming back to target. So it could be a miss trade, but I just hope we might get, price might still push back into this level. So it is not yet over until it is over. Yeah, so the entry is on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, the entry is on the 15 minutes time frame, so everything is set for this entry. Everything is set. Shift in market order flow, liquidity closer to this level of demand, but then price have refused to come back into that level. So I might still give out these coordinates, but I don't think I will do it now to delay my life. The essence of you joining this live is for you to be able to take these signals yourself. So as I'm mapping them out, you are taking the signals yourself. You are seeing the price movement and everything, and then you are taking the signals yourself. So I might actually call out the figures on this trade. Might call out the figures. We'll have, this is going to be a 1 hour live. I don't really know if I don't really know if by this 1 hour live. So let me see how far this will go. Okay, V151X. Let me just call out the figure. Entry price, we have, it's a buy limit V151X, V150. So that's the stop loss is there, and the TP is this is the take profit level. Is this one, okay? So I've already sent out the figures right now as well for the V151S trade analysis or trade. So we're gonna go straight because this is a 1 hour call. So this is a 1 hour call. So This is a 1 hour call. This is a 1 hour call. This is a 1 hour call, so I don't want to waste much time because we're also going to go into the forex market, so I don't want to waste much time. Okay, so we are looking to see if price will come back to this level. If that happens, then that is good. We are looking at 1:10 R, 1:10 risk reward on this trade, because price have already cleared this broken out of this resistance trend line. Okay, so let's see what happens on V151X. I think that's a two setup, V75 and V150. V51X is already gone. It's a goner. It's a goner. I catch him, I caught him where this trade is already running in almost $1,000. This because this is the daily time frame. This is the daily time frame, so it's already running $1,000. This is the daily time frame. I sent out the screenshot of the trade to you guys on the group. Okay, yes, I sent out the screenshot of the trade to you guys on the group. This is what comes with skill. It comes with skill, and if you are following all these big influencers in trading industry, most of them are not going to teach you anything, and that is the truth. They will not have time for you. But you see all these upcoming traders that actually know what they are doing. Look up to them, learn from them, because the time will come, you may not even have access to them anymore. This is a time for you to learn, because they are giving you access to even learn. Okay, I'm still learning. I've not gotten to the point where I want to get to. I'm still learning every day. That's why I'm putting in the work. But whatever I'm learning right now is making sense, and I'm trying to bring you guys into the community to learn alongside with me. We have a community. The website by next week will be up and running. There's a link below this description for you to also, join the academy. Join us and learn with us. Almost free. It's not like what they charge out there for. At the end of the day, they don't even give you anything. You don't learn anything. You are going to learn quality forex education that will change your life for good. Okay, the reason why I do all of this is to show you guys what works. Okay, that is the essence. Now let's look at the entry. Let's look at the entry for this setup. This is a swing. It's a swing. You don't need to be checking it every day. This is a swing already. It's a swing. Now we have this other block on the daily time frame, and they will have a liquidity closer to that other block. That price cleared that liquidity. You can see all those little tiny wick high. Their liquidity. They call them inducement liquidity. So price clear those inducement liquidity, tap into that other block, and then how do you engage? You engage with your strategy. We have a valid AB equals to CD pattern. I checked for other harmonic structure into that level. I couldn't brainstorm on anyone. Sorry about this flip. Sometimes the Reef platform does this kind of stuff. So I checked a lot of harmonic setup into this level. I couldn't get anyone. Crab, butterfly, deep crab. I couldn't get anyone. The only one that stood out is this ABCD pattern. You can see how this ABCD is very clean, very sweet. 0.5, 2.0, beautiful. Was very clean. Entry was on 15 minutes time frame. Demand to supply flip entry model. Clean. There is no hidden stuff. We waited for, price was bullish on this leg. Price was bullish with bullish momentum. So we waited for the change in shift in order flow from bullish to bearish. Okay, and then entry was here. I don't think I'll have time to do it's just I don't have the time to do all of that. I will have showed you guys the trade is running. It's running very well. So all we have to do is look out for sales. Okay, we'll look out for sales. Okay, so for now we don't have any entry. At the moment. So the next one that this is going to be the last one anyway, V25-1X and V25-1X. Yeah, V25-1S. What's happening to this guy? What is happening to you, Oga? Why your leg like this? I got this deriv trading view platform, but sometimes he used to just do something funny. So this is a long trade. I'm not going to call out the coordinate now because I don't know when this pattern will complete. You see, the importance of our strategy is that you will even have the option to be able to see the pattern before it. Oh my god, what's happening now? Oh god, this is not nice. Please, 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 please. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, guys? So this is a bullish bat. I'm not gonna call out the figures now for this entry because the pattern is yet to complete. So we want to wait for the pattern to complete first before we can call out the figures. All right, and then we wait for entry, shift in market order flow, and then all of that. So this is a confirmed bullish bat. The ratios are checked. You can see that this is 0.886 and this is 0.5. So if price can break below the B point of 0.5 and complete this pattern probably before the end of this week, I might call out the figures for you guys. But keep an eye on V25 1x. Okay, so that is that. Now the last one is V25 index. This is a very stubborn pair. Very stubborn pair, very stubborn. It does not obey market structure. Yeah, it doesn't obey market structure. Let me just hide all of this information. It doesn't obey market structure. Okay, but then one thing about this high is that this high could be a liquidity because this high does not have an inducement closer to it. So I want to see if price can be able to sweep this high. I hope you guys can see my screen clearly. Okay, so I want to see if price can be able to I want to see if price can be able to, you know, I want to see if price can be able to sweep that high. If price can sweep that high and then if price can sweep that high and then we can now have close below that swing point, then we can see what we can do. For now we don't have anything at the moment. I really want to see if I can be able to see you guys, some of them that are live. Let me see if I can be able to do that from this place. I want to see if I can be able to see you guys, some of them that are live. Okay, nobody's actually live right now. I think I'm the only one. Let me see. Upcoming. I've already started the live. to be able to give you guys the coordinates. I need to see that for me to give you guys the coordinates. Okay, so let me see how this goes up. Let me see how this goes up. Let me see how this goes up. Let me see how this goes. Let me see how this goes. Okay. Let me see how this goes. Okay. Let me see how this goes. We're waiting for network. Network is kind of misbehaving right now. Okay, so network is misbehaving. Please, I don't need this network issue right now. Please. I just want to round off this live section as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. I want to go into the forex markets. Oh God, what kind of network is this now? Please, network, please, I don't need this now. Please. I want to round off this live section, please. So on the 15 minutes time frame, let's see if we can see that right now. On the 15 minutes time frame, okay. Let me open up the forex charts. Okay, and I think that's all. Because we're going on the 15 minutes time frame. Sorry about that. I have a little bit of network issue right now. So we can see something that is going on here. First of all, we have the sweep, this high, and this low. Okay. So like I told you guys, there's something about this pair. So we had this sweep, and price took out this low. Okay, but it was not. It was just like a sweep up, sweep down. Then we had this high again, sweep again, and then we had a displacement. Okay, so that is the chalk, right? All of this were just sweep. Break of structure, but then you can see very weak. Break of structure, very weak. Okay, even this change in order flow, very weak. This is the real order flow, was this one. It was this particular one. Okay, so that is the real order flow shift, which is shift in market structure, is this one. So we have had that, and then we're looking to see price tap into this level here. Probably, I don't know what happened, reacted from this place for God knows reason, and then came back into this level of supply. So it is a good setup for entry. We can look at for entry here. I'm going to call out this figure here. Just put your stop loss above this high. Put your stop loss above that high. If price come back into this level also, you can look at for entry. So let's go down to the daily time frame. Let me see that coordinate very well. So on the forex market, I have like 3 setups. I'm going to go straight to the setups. I'm not going to talk about all the whole pairs. I'll just go straight to the setups, and that is that. I have set up on GDP AUD and GDP AUD. I have set up on Euro AUD. I have set up on Euro JPY. So I'm going to talk about those setups, and also on CAD JPY also. So I'm going to talk about those setups. Okay. What a network this afternoon. God, this is not what I want now. Oh my God, what kind of network is this now? Oh God, please. What of network is this? What kind of network is this? So oh God. Other flow, and then we'll have this high towards a sweep. You can see how price swept that high, and then we also have this displacement also. So other flow is like changing right now. So for the entry, if you didn't enter at this level of supply, for entry you can, let's see if price can be able to come to this level, this single candle order block mitigation, you can use that to take an entry. Okay, so stop loss above this high. I don't want to waste much time on this trade anymore. If it does not work out, then it just starts. I don't want to waste much time on this trade anymore. It's a swing trade. It's a swing trade. It's going to take a lot of days. It might get up to 2 or 3 months. It's a very swing trade. So we are going to have scaling trade. You're going to have scaling trade inside this one trade. You're going to have multiple of trades. So I just want to establish this mother trade. That is the mother of the trade. Then we can, after like 1 week, 2 weeks, we can come back and look at for continuous sell trade into this level. So let me remove all of this and make sure that I'm looking at one. So final target is at 0.618 here. Okay, this is entry and that is final target. So let me zoom in very well for you guys to see the coordinates. So this is the coordinates. I don't want to waste much time on this trade anymore. I've already spent too much time on this trade. So on the 15 minutes time frame, so this is what we got. Here on the 15 minutes time frame. Good. So let me call out the coordinate. This is the last call for synthetics. Let me call out the coordinates for you guys. Okay. Okay. So V25, let me send it on the chat button. V25 index, cell limits, or you can even enter instantly if you don't want to enter at that level. You can enter instantly. Okay. Shall stop loss is 26, and then targets. We have a lot of targets, TP1, TP2. I don't want to start calling all those targets, but I will be talking about the trade as time goes on. So I'll just give the final targets. We have TP1, TP2, TP3, but I don't want to start calling all of them out because I don't have that time. I'm already behind schedule. I've not looked at the forex market. I'm already behind schedule, please. So I'll just drop that for you guys. So these are the coordinates. I've already dropped that for you guys. So these are the coordinates for those of you who will be watching the replay. So that is that. So we see price can be able to come back here and tag us in, then continue selling to the downside. So let's see what happens on this trade. It's looking good. Like I said before at the beginning, I really want price to take out this high, but then let's see what happens here on this trade. It's going to be a massive 1:15 hour. It's going to be like, it's going to take a lot of days if this plays out well. If it plays out well, just like I don't have that time. I will talk about this buy. You see this buy? This buy started around February this year, and this is when we're getting to this high. The second buy started around March of this year. Today, this is April already. This is May already. You can see. So it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of days, retracement, all of that will give us opportunity for us to look at for more buy. So we had a lot of buy here. We had the first buy here. We had the second buy here. We had the third buy here. We had the fourth buy here, and then the final buy here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the whole buys. We are all. So you need to first of all establish the mother trade, and then look out for scaling trade after like 1 or 2 weeks. So that is how that. So this will bring us to the end of synthetics. So let's go to the forex market real quick. Now on the forex market, what is going on here? I've talked about this trade already. I don't want to waste much time. Watch the last week video. I don't want to talk about Euro USD again. It's like overflogging the issue. If you're not on this trade anymore, you are not listening, or you're not paying attention, or probably you're rich. Instead of you're not listening, you're not paying attention, or you're rich. Because if you're rich, you don't need to listen to me because you're fucking rich, right? Good. So if you're not rich, then this is an avenue for you to be able to learn from everyone. You ask questions, you get clarifications, and you learn, right? But if you're rich, of course, I've been talking about this Euro USD for like past 2 or 3 weeks now. So I don't want to talk about anything again on Euro USD. This is a setup and it's playing out well. We are almost, before the end of this week, we might achieve TP1 and TP2. So they are playing out well. I don't want to talk about this trade anymore. So I'll just, I think for clarity's sake, I'll just be doing it this way. I'll just be doing it this way. So I'll just be sending it out for you guys. So I think this is what I'll be doing now. I'll just copy it and be sending for most of you guys that are really doubting what we are doing here. I think that is what we'll be doing. So this is Euro USD. I'll just run through it very fast. I don't want to waste much time. So I don't want to waste much time. I'll just run through it very, very fast. I don't want to waste much time. So I will do that probably later on to that. So GDP USD is the same thing now. It's the same thing. All we need to do is probably by next week or by Wednesday, Thursday, we look out for more selling. We look out for more selling structure. Okay, this is what we'll be looking out for. We're looking out for those kind of stuff from next week or so. If price come back into this level, we might see something like this. More sell. Just like previously, we had more buy. We had a buy here. We had a buy here. We had a buy here, and then the final buy. So we have like how many buy? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 buys. That's how it's going to be for the sales as well. If it plays out well. Nothing is guaranteed, right? Good. So I don't want to waste much time here. This is already playing out well, so I want to send this out again. Just send it out for you guys, most of them that didn't actually participate. So that is it for USD card. Beautiful. So we're almost close to this level. People looking at for sell, but then it depends on what the market maker will do for you. If the market maker decide to give you terrible price for the sell, fine, because they are already in the game. It depends on what the market maker is going to do for you. If you're looking for sell here, please be careful, because if the market maker decides to give you terrible price for your sell, just know that retracement, and those, look at those retracements, they are buys. We already have 3 buys already, 1 2 3 into this level, and we're almost close to the IPO, which is initial profit target objective, which is 0.382. Okay, and entry was superb on the 15 minutes time frame. This is a higher time frames setup, but entry was on the lower time frame. 15 minutes time frame, entry was superb. Look at the entry. It was great. It was clean. Supply to demand flip. It was there, clean. This is what we teach. So, like I said before, except you're super rich, you should be here. So for this guy, let's see what is going on with this guy. So this guy has refused to drop. It has refused to drop, but even though we are not having a bearish order flow, it has refused to drop. I'm still optimistic, but let's see what happens. If price can be able to return back into this level, we can look out for sell down. If it breaks below here, then we can continue seeing ourselves down. The same thing with GDP card. They are almost the same. They have been in this range. I reviewed this setup last week for you guys. So they're almost the same. There is no entry at the moment. We want to see what happens if we can achieve 0.5, final target at 0.886. So we are still holding to see what happens. GDP NZD. For this trade, if price can be able to return back into this level of demand, then we can look at for buy to the upside. Okay, so I'm not going to give it, I'm not going to give the coordinates now because of the fact that price have not gotten back into this level, so we don't know if it's going to come back here yet. All right, so that is that on that one. So this was the last week trade, a very successful one at that. I've actually sent out this trading analysis on my social handles. For those of you who are actually present, you actually were able to get that sorted out. GDP AUD might give a coordinate for this trade. For this trade, I think price have returned back. It has even mitigated though. Oh my god. It has, but then let's see what happens if price can be able to return back into this level. Let's look at the setup very well. This is a huge setup, a bullish bath. We've had a change in market structure on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, to do that for you guys, but for other general members who are not part of the community, if the time comes, if I'm less busy, I'll give out this coordinate. But then we're looking at this structure to see if price can be able to test 0.886 and then wait for entry here to the upside. GDP, Euro GDP, Euro GDP, Euro AUD, the same thing as well. Very close, very close, very close. That's a key level right there. That's a good key level. That's a very good key level. So this is how the setup looks like. This is how the setup looks like. So we're expecting price to come to this level, complete this pattern, and give us a reversal confirmation for a buying opportunity to the upside. Okay, so that is that on this one. Okay, for Euro, for AUD USD, we don't have anything there. CFJ Japanese yen, the same thing here. We want to see price coming back into this level and then giving us a reversal confirmation for continual sell down. Okay, that is that. For GDP JPY, this setup is already complete, but we need to see confirmation for us to sell. There is no confirmation right here. Okay, there is no confirmation right here. So this is what we have. These are the coordinates. This is the high and this is the high. Okay, so I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to make the color green. So this is the high and this is the low. Make the color red. So we want to see price taking out this low, changing order flow, pushing back into this level, and then we can look at for sell. So this is what we want to see happening here. So just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Okay, keep an eye on that. It's a good key level. It's a very good key level. So that's the setup. So I cannot give the coordinate now because we don't have any entry. The ones I gave the coordinates are the ones that have established themselves. Right now, these ones are not yet mature enough. So I can't give the coordinate now. So just keep an eye. Alright. So JPY, I'm looking at for this. I'm looking at for this crab into this key level. Let's look at the weekly time frame. That's a very good key level right there on the weekly. Rejection week, right? Those of them that you can watch the video on how to mark out key level. It's free on the YouTube channel. Okay, so the price can be able to tap into this weekly key level of rejection block, and then we can be able to have that setup completing there at 1.618 of the crab. So I can label that here. Have a crab there, and I can put that into a group. Fortunately, this is not showing up today. It's fine. So CHF, for CHF, this is a corrective move. We have actually achieved 0.382. Final target is here. So entry was made here. This was where entry was made. So this is where we are right now on this ABCD pattern. Stop loss was few pips below here. So this is final target. Final target is here. So that's the final target. That's the final target. It took so many days because it's gonna be a swing trade. So but we had a lot of buy here, buy here, buy here. 3 buys already. 3 buys already in one setup. So that is the essence of swing. You scale in based on retracement and confirmation. So we don't have any setup on USD-CHF. It was the beginning of this year that we had this amazing setup. I might frame this setup because it was a very great one. How many pips to the downside? It was a crazy move, a very crazy move. After that, bearish sharp pattern confirmed. It was a crazy move. We had so many buys, so many sells. Sorry, we had one, 2, 3, 4 sells that occurred on this swing. 4 sells based on retracement. 4 sells. S&P 500. Let's see what happens if price return back into that key level. I'm actually looking at this thing now. don't have any setup right here. We don't have any setup except I'm looking at for this ABCD. Even though this ABCD is so let me remove all of this. So just and I'm happy that I was able to deliver this live section based even regardless of the issues we had, the network issues, the getting people to join the live and all the rest of them. But I'm so happy that at the end of the day I was able to deliver everything I promised you guys on this live, from synthetic markets to the currency pairs to gold to S&P 500 to Bitcoin. I mean, the same concept in all of these markets, the same concept, everything working back to back, guys. I mean, except you're making crazy money every week, you cannot join us. But if you're not making crazy money every week, please, this is an opportunity for you to join, to learn how to do it yourself, because those signals are depending on one day the person that's providing those signals will not be available anymore. What will you do? Those trading bots and rest of them you are using, one day they will fail. What will you do? If you don't know how to do this thing manually, in the next few years to come, those things will not be anymore. What will you do? Those things you are depending on, those concepts you are trying to learn that you know that you cannot do it alone, you keep doing it expecting different results. It doesn't happen that way. If you have access to the right information, access to the right community, you'll be able to learn how to do this thing yourself. So I wish you guys all the best, and I hope I will see you guys by next week as we look at the outcome of this trade we called this week. So till then, guys, bye for now, and I wish you guys all the best and a more profitable week for you guys this week, and bye for now, guys.